implicated in this is Mikey McCoy, who was the assistant to Charlie Kirk and a good friend of Charlie Kirk. I don't know Mikey well, but Candace said that Mikey has appeared to have an extra spring in his step from her sources inside Turning Point USA in the aftermath of Charlie's murder, and she claims that he was promised to be some kind of successor to Charlie. She has also cast doubt on how he reacted in the immediate aftermath of Charlie being murdered, immediately getting on his phone and walking away. Someone commented, the way Mikey walked away with no crouching, hiding, or urgency is chilling. He knew he was safe. He knew no other shot would be following. This is sick. And that was a comment that on Candace's YouTube that she had liked. And this is an example. I don't think that we see any evidence of his involvement. I don't
That's one.
Have any facts that prove that somehow he had a spring in his step, that somehow his behavior was sketchy. In fact, we saw that Erica Kirk told Jesse Waters in her interview with him a couple of weeks ago that Mikey called her and said that Charlie's been shot, get the kids. But it is a very strong to Charlie, acted sketchy immediately following his death, and also that he had a spring in his step, implying that he was somehow happy about this.
Devil has entered Turning Point. Change my mind. We're gonna be the Midnight Hammer. The Mike Martin Podcast, like, click, and subscribe. Now, hey everyone, this is the first time I have ever heard this girl. Turning Point people, I promise you, see, I almost said I swear, but I can't say I swear, you know that. I promise you people this right here. These people are making excuse after excuse after excuse. And what have I found, people? You gotta listen to me. Follow this guy, because I'm telling you, at the end of the day, at the end of this whole story, I'm gonna be the one with the truth. And you know the truth is the new... Well, Allie, it's Allie, right? It's not Anna. Did I say Anna? I probably did, because that's the name. Anyways, Allie, mistakes can be made, but here's the thing. New evidence does keep coming in, right? So what are we supposed to do then? If it keeps coming in, then we reassess our judgments, right? As the evidence comes in, we evaluate. And that is the thing. Why is it that Kash Patel waits and changes his mind on things and tells us one story, but then he gets on the news and tells us another story? Then you find out, oh no, then it's 36 hours later, then it's another guy, then it's this and the neighbor and all the milkman and everybody else. Something's a little fishy here. With those being said, something's not adding up. We still haven't got the answers for the Epstein files, and now we just released some more files. What, to dangle the carrot even more? We're not going to put up with that, people. Not this time. MAGA's not going to put up with that. The guy that's texting with the book bag on, he's got the straps, the blue straps there. Texting this whole time. There's no denying he is texting on there. He ends up, I believe, making a phone call and then crossing his arms and having his phone right there. And right when he gets, that phone goes up there to the ear. But while we're here and where everyone's questioning everything, look at all these people back here texting. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see all of them. It's almost like they're communicating with each other. So why should we be silent? Why shouldn't we want to ask questions when there's stuff that's questionable, people? There's stuff that's questionable. And speaking of that, I really want to talk about the Rob McCoy situation as well. So, we'll hold off on that. But look, just look and see. You be the judge. Let your eyes be the judge.
About these people who are being wrapped up in this or swept up in this and implicated that I don't care about Charlie. That's not true. I care so much. And you know who cares more than all of us? His wife, his family, those close to him, And I don't believe that anyone close to him is uninterested in what is true. But yes, I do. I do feel for those who have been caught in the crosshairs without evidence. I do. So
1, 2.
You know, and that's another thing. Speaking of the crossfires, Rob McCoy, like I was going to say, Rob McCoy blatantly lied to us people. He said it. He said Mikey McCoy, if that's his real name. I don't even think that's his real name. But Mikey McCoy had blood splattered all over him. Then doubles down on it again. And also, Frank Turek, they say he was leading like a general. He was telling this person, there, that. And all that kind of stuff. Will the truth seekers, will we be able to find out the truth and overcome what could quite possibly be one of the biggest, one of the most life-changing, world-changing cover-ups of all time? Or you can feel the pain. Be honest. Love. Peace in your heart. And remember, you can't spell families without the word lie. Charlie. L-I-E.